start exploring some of the aspects involved, but I want to first dive into Mercury and Vertex in Leo. So Mercury at this point, 5 degrees Leo, conjunct Vertex, the point of fate and destiny, begins to outpace the Sun. But Mercury can only get so far before being pulled back by the Sun during what's called Mercury Retrograde, to align with the Sun during a Mercury cazimi and to be reborn. This happens 3 or 4 times a year, depending on the year. Mercury always falls within one sign of the Sun. In fact, Mercury can never be more than 28 degrees from the Sun. As soon as it is, it's snapped back via Mercury Retrograde for deep reflection into our communication and thought habits. With Jupiter and Gemini over the next 11 months, this is going to place extra emphasis and importance onto our Mercury retrogrades, because Gemini is a Mercury-ruled sign. This would expand the energy and influence on a collective level, having Jupiter here. This is a great party trick for the astrology enthusiast who likes to guess placements, because once you know a person's sun sign, you know that their Mercury, ruling their mind and their communication, will be either in the same sign, the sign immediately preceding their sun sign, or the sign immediately following their sun sign. This is but one of my many tricks. Exacting days prior to and carrying us into the Cancer new moon 2024, Mercury conjunct Vertex in Leo is opposite Pluto retrograde in the early degrees of Aquarius. This is detective energy that brings penetrating insights, powerful information, interactions, and communication. It brings major revelations as secrets are revealed and people, especially rich, powerful, famous, wealthy, powerful people and rulers, Leo, are exposed for corruption. It can bring confrontations with 2 opposing forces facing off. Big news, especially covered in the media, with Jupiter and Gemini activated by the moon traveling through Gemini over fixed star Aldebaran, more on that in a few, in the days leading up to the new moon, can have a powerful impact, and we'll see a huge collective draw toward the occult, astrology, and tarot, as souls awaken and dig deep into the corners of their souls and the internet for answers. I do offer private hourly sessions, 1-to-1, or longer if needed, at an affordable rate, and I am willing to work with you on that rate. If you need any help navigating, send me an email to schedule for now, because the website is launching soon. Mercury in this position, especially in the sign of Leo, ruled by the Sun, is shining a light on Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, representing the depths of our psyches and illuminating what's been going on under the surface outside of the realm of consciousness. Mercury conjunct Vertex, point of fate and destiny, indicates this is fated, unavoidable energy. There's an opportunity here to reprogram your unconscious thought patterns and beliefs, with Neptune, 29 degrees Pisces, and Saturn in conjunction, that may be blocking you from leveling up. This configuration is helping us reflect as we decide what to dissolve and what to let go of, in order to transform and evolve into who we were destined to be, our highest potential. The tide is high, and we were holding on for so long, but now it's ready to go back, out to sea, taking with it anything that no longer serves. Saturn and Neptune in Pisces are not only in conjunction, they are in conjunction with Neptune at the critical energetic 29th, very final degree of not only Pisces, but the entire zodiac, indicating a collective crisis of belief. This is the purge we've been feeling build up over the past few months, and the two will continue to work together through 2024, 2025, and 2026. In the days leading up to the Cancer new moon, Saturn and Neptune stationed retrograde together simultaneously within days of one another. This is huge symbolism, representing the collective shed of illusion and delusion. It's supporting powerful transformations as souls awaken and shed layers of ego, fostering what will be referred to one day as the Great Awakening. Many are feeling as though it's too late, bringing a now or never pressure into the mix. And I have to say, if there's something you feel you need to do, if you feel you need to apologize to someone, it is never too late to do so. It is never too late to do your part in clearing the karma. It doesn't matter whether or not they forgive you. It is never too late to try. Those fixed placements we thought incapable of changing, well, they may surprise you after all. It has been a challenging year for them. Miracles happen every day. Mercury opposite Pluto can be intense and dramatic in any sign, but especially along the Leo-Aquarius axis of opposition. This pits our current reality directly against our purpose, potential, dharma, or life path, Pluto and Aquarius. As we get to the root of our underlying issues, traumas, and patterns, and bring them into the light of consciousness for healing. Mercury in Leo is charismatic, bold, passionate, creative, and confident. Whenever Mercury transits Leo, it's a beautiful time to work on creative self-expression and your parenting or your leadership style. There's a tremendous opportunity to get in touch with your inner child as you navigate through the heavy energy of Cancer season and the Cancer new moon. The downside of Mercury in Leo is that it takes everything personally and tends to be more thin-skinned. We may be feeling more sensitive now than we are conscious of or used to. And no judgment, I have a lot of Leo placements. South Node conjunct Jupiter in Leo, with Pallas Athena in Leo, the Sun rising with my ascendant. The dogs have exited the chat. Uranus at the 5th degree, and my North Node of Fate and Destiny on the cusp of my 5th house. All of this carries big Leo energy. So I get it. It took me decades to shift out of this oversensitivity of Leo and into the detachment of Aquarius. Be mindful of taking things personally and slipping into narcissistic self-pity. Remember that everyone is going through challenges and difficulties right now, so it's definitely not personal. Even when someone is attacking you and it seems personal, it isn't. They would not notice anything in you if it wasn't reflecting something back to them that bothered them about themselves. I can't tell you how many bullies I've attracted through the years, growing up and even through my 20s, until I learned this lesson. Some Leo advice: you can't give your power away or dim your light to make anyone more comfortable in their shadow. Leo is the energy of royalty. Kings and queens do not step down from the throne to address their people. Additionally, watch for being too self-centered or self-interested, my way or the highway, arrogance, a tendency to exaggerate, inflate, dramatize, or intensify things, making mountains out of molehills, impulsiveness and impatience, overindulging, balancing creativity with practicality. Jupiter is in Gemini, which answers to Mercury, and Mercury in Leo carries the energy of the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated in return. This goes for delivering feedback and criticism. Communicate and speak to others as you would want to be spoken to. Feed forward. Mercury will be in Leo for an extended time from July 2nd through July 25th, and then again from August 4th to September 9th, during the upcoming Mercury Retrograde through both Virgo and Leo. This extended stay is essentially the universe telling us, hey, I want you to focus here for a bit. Mercury retrogrades through fire signs this year, which is all about our life force, identity, and passion. Mercury retrograde through Virgo and Leo will activate Virgo and Leo placements, and it will be prominent for Leo rising and Mercury-ruled people. Gemini and Virgo placements, especially Gemini and Virgo rising. We had Mercury retrograde through Virgo last year from August 23rd, 2023 to September 14th, 2023. I will also plug that video here for anyone who would like to catch up and review the energies. This will absolutely be a return to Mercury retrograde through Virgo of last year, and I made some very interesting predictions that are absolutely coming to light now, if you're curious. Venus was also retrograde through Leo, 28 to 12 degrees at this time, from July through September of 2023, so we'll be revisiting these themes. Whenever Mercury retrograde changes signs, as it's about to do, it indicates a major change of heart or direction, especially in the sign of Leo, which is associated with the 3rd and 4th chakras, the heart chakra. Meanwhile, Pluto is retrograde in the early degrees of Aquarius, which is the off with their heads energy of the French Revolution. I'm hearing, we're not gonna take it. This pits Mercury against Pluto several times in the future, along with a Mars retrograde coming on the horizon in December. Mercury in Leo, July 2nd through July 25th, therefore, is showing us what to be prepared for. Now I'm hearing, be prepared, from The Lion King. When Mercury retrogrades, August, September, and in December, January, February, when Mars retrogrades through Leo. Mars retrograde will also change signs, covering the territory on the cusp of Leo and Cancer, another indicator of a major change of heart or direction, especially for the divine masculine collective ruled by Mars. Mars in Cancer, where it's debilitated, can also bring national security matters to the forefront of our attention. So be on the lookout for that as we head into election territory this autumn and its aftermath this winter. The sun will be in Leo soon as well, from July 28th to August 23rd this year. And honestly, it can't get here soon enough. As a person with a lot of Leo energy and their natal moon and Mars in Gemini conjunct Aldebaran, more on that in a few, I've been looking forward to the combined energies of the Sun in Leo and Mars in Gemini. This is fantastic energy for showcasing one's talents and leadership qualities, and for using them in a way that inspires growth in others. I plan on working on quite a bit of music and singing, and maybe I'll even upload a cover. Hi there, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the content covering how to work with fixed star Sirius, Jupiter on Aldebaran. If you took anything away from this video or the New Moon in Cancer 2024 series thus far, I encourage you to check out these other videos. Please remember to like, comment, hit the notification bell, share the video with anyone you think might benefit from its content, and subscribe!